I'm going to give you 3 different styles inspired by spring. So for my first design, I'm going to use Flippity Flip Second Favorite, Fizz, ManiQ Top, and I love our Non-Tack top coat. Now I'm going to perform all 3 designs, spring inspired designs, on my non-well stiletto tips that I actually built in acrylic. I already have a 150 grit and I'm ready for the design. I'm going to use our Pro Gel Sculptor. Cream clays are probably one of my favorites next to ManiQ. What I love about them is they're very thin, but the coverage is amazing and it builds no bulk on top of the nail. This is my favorite brush to use with it because see how it kind of hugs your corners? Kind of the shape of the cuticle. So I'm gonna get as close as I can here. Okay, I love it already. Now I'm going to cure this for 1 full minute. So for this, with my color Second Favorite, I'm going to use our Master Gel Brush. I like it because it has a point. So what I'm going to do is start right here and kind of make it look kind of wavy. I'm going to kind of detail it a little. Don't want it perfect, just kind of crisp right here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is wipe some of this off. And then I'm going to draw from it right here and make it kind of sheer white. Ooh, I love that already. Okay, so I'm going to use my pin cure throughout this. So I'm going to come in and just flash it really quick. Just to hold it in play. So I'm going to do my second layer, Second Favorite. And just use your imagination here. I think I'm going to go up high here, a little lower, maybe come up high here. Really, there's no messing up, but just use your imagination. Okay, wipe off your excess. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to kind of cloud it a little through here, bring it down, really soft as a feather, feathering it down. That's what I love about the cream clays. It's so easy to create different effects with them and they stay where you put them. Okay, perfect. Let's flash set this. Now I'm gonna go on my 3rd layer of my Second Favorite. This one I feel like I want a little less. So let me start, maybe I'll come more like this. Up and wipe it. I want this a lot thinner. Flash set it really quick. Okay, let's come right here. My last layer, I'm gonna fit 4 of them in. I want it kind of really smoky through here. Okay, I like this. Let's flash set this. And honestly, flash setting it for like about 10 to 15 seconds now before I go into my next will work great, and it does have a countdown. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into Fizz. Let's take our micro detailer. So I kind of like to put it down and drag it through my brush. Now I'm going to kind of trace my trail. I'm gonna come in here from the top. Oh, I like that. That's cute. Okay, so I'm kind of creating a wave effect. Everybody wants to go on vacation in spring, ready for water, vacation. Some people want mountains. This could even look like a mountain terrain if I used a different color. A light touch, just using the tip of the brush coming up from the top. Yeah, this is looking like water, kind of coming in as a wave. Simple but cute. Alrighty, I like this. Let's go ahead and flash cure this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go ManiQ top over the entire nail. All right, then I will cure this 30 seconds. So So now I'm gonna take my matte non-tack gel top coat. What I love about this, it has no tack layer, of course, but it gives like this texture look that it kind of creates like a dimensional effect. It's very pretty. It looks like velvet to me, like matte velvet. So I'm gonna follow my waves here. I'm gonna matte out my waves so it kind of gives a different look. Okay, I'm gonna put a tad bit right here. Just a little bit with my micro detailer. Okay, and I'm going to cure this for 1 full minute. So now I'm going to take ManiQ Cleanser, and the mat doesn't need to be cleansed. So I'm literally going to just wipe the background. I'm going to take my file, my 150, and just make sure everything's real tight, which it is. And that's my first design. My next design, it's simply 2 products. I'm going to use a cream clay called Unsad, and I'm going to use sea spray. I'm going to use the Pro Gel Sculptor. So as you can see, it just gives it like that really natural look with that pretty blush color. Probably one of my top 10 colors I use a lot. So you could see there's a little color left from the last color I used, but it never transfers to your nail. So I wanted to show you that. Don't try to clean your brush out all the way, it'll dry it out. It's better to, it'll come out the opposite end and you just wipe back. See that? So now I'm going to cure this for 30 seconds. Okay, my next step, I'm going to use sea spray. Such a pretty color too. I'm going to start with my makeup brush. So I'll go heavy here, and I'll kind of flip it up. See how I'm kind of going up like that so it kind of scatters a little more stark here. Kind of flicking up so it kind of sprays up just like a sea spray, right? Well, I guess my vacation's really summer. I'm really wanting water apparently with my designs. Okay, if you feel like you got too much up there, you could kind of wipe it down a little. It's up to you. Really, I like the way it looks, but sometimes if it sprays up a lot, just don't cure it. Wipe it off. Okay, I am going to get my little cover and I am going to press it in. Now it gives a different effect when you press in. See how it makes it more like kind of like more metal looking. Let me get a little more right here. Sometimes I use 2 because then I can use both my thumb and my pointer, but then you go through your supplies faster, right? It all depends on you. Okay, I like this. It's like simple elegance, and I could even go through with the second coat if I decide if I want to make the tip a little more bold. But let's cure this 30 seconds. Now the 30-second cure is allowing the glitter to adhere to the dispersion layer and actually have some more cure time so it stays in. So when I go over with it with my top coat of choice, it's not going to go back up to the top or transfer a lot on my brush. Okay, when she comes out of the light, just dust it off a little more. It's on there great, it's not moving. So I'm going to do my first coat with ManiQ Top. I am going to go over the glitter and let's see what's left. There's very little. Very little. Then when I come in, I'll go to the cuticle area and bring it all down. And I am going to cure this for 30 seconds. So you could finish with whatever top coat of choice you would like. I'll use Ultimate Finish for this one. Ultimate Finish is a little thicker top coat too as well, just a tad bit thicker than like ManiQ Top. So it's really gonna self-level nice. Plus I'm not gonna have to wipe the dispersion layer off. Alrighty, now let's go under for 1 full minute. Once she comes out, she's totally dry. And I'll do my little thing I always do. I just like the way this feels after I polish. My clients like it as well. Making sure you feel no glitter. If you felt something rough, you could buff it with a 180 and then go back in again. But by doing 2 coats, you usually get away with, you eliminate that. Doing 2 coats, you eliminate kind of filling a glitter. It self-levels very nice, especially using Ultimate Finish on top of it. So the colors I'm going to use in my third design are all ManiQ and some Go Time. Gibberish, Yeah What She Said, Sheer White 101, Stray Date, Lilac 101, and Silver Spring. So what I did is drop down all the colors that I'm going to use. Sometimes I like to get it from here and sometimes the bottle. It just depends how it's self-leveling. So I am going to leave this out when it has glitter in it. The Silver Spring, sometimes I may want to use it to put more, or if I want a little bit, I'll get it from here. I'm going to use sheer white over the entire nail. And I built my nail in a rosebud, so I like rosebud under this color a lot. It gives it like a really cool sheer white with a hint of blush under it. So now I'm curing it for 30 seconds. Okay, I put everything out I may need. So a little dabbing tool, marbling tool, and my little liner brush. I'm going to add a product. I'm going to add ManiQ Base because I feel like when you add base, it acts like a blooming gel and it will kind of melt into each other. I'm going to put a coat of it straight down. And I'm not going to full cover the nail. And I'm also not going to bring it to my sides because it'll flow there. But if you put it to your sides, it's going to keep flowing. You're going to have to babysit it. So I kind of like to not put it all the way to my sides. I'll come in right here. Ooh, that looks cool. Okay, I want to go a little bigger, so I'm going to come in with my blue. And then I'm going to go on top of this. So I'm going to use all my little tools here. Ooh, that looks cool. Let's come in with, yeah, what she said. Then I want to come in with this color here. Kind of overlap it, overlap it. Let's go lavender. And lavender. And honestly, there's no messing up this design. If you want a little more up here. This is so simple but cute. Let it move till you like it. Actually, let's do this blue too. Let me add blue in the middle of this. Oh yeah, that's cute. Okay, when you like it, let's flash set it. First, make sure, I didn't end up using this tool. I liked my brush better, but you could use any of them. It's completely up to you. That's why I'm showing you it. Now I'm going to flash set this. Once it comes out, if you want to add more, do one more coat of base, really thin. And you could layer it as well. But I feel like I want to put a little more blue, just a tad bit. So what I'm going to do is take this color, come up right here. And put a little more glitter in it. I like that balance right there. Let's add a little bit of this in there. If I put this down again, it'll make it a little more gold. I want it to kind of fade out. And I'll sit here and let it do it for me. Okay, I like that. So let's flash set it. Okay, that's really all I need is a flash set. Then I'll come in with my top coat of choice. And I am thinking ultimate finish because it'll self-level over all of this. Put a little bit more. So when I do a longer nail, sometimes I go in a couple times with my top coat, just making sure it's covered evenly. It's going to self-level over everything. Alrighty, let's final cure this for 60 seconds. Okay, once it's cured for 1 minute, make sure everything's tight. Okay, let's say you have some high spots. I kind of see it a little high here. I'm going to show you a little trick really quick. I mean, you fully cured it already, but a lot of times I don't like to send my client out if there's like a higher part and I want it to feel more even. It's a quick little trick I do. I come in with my buffer, maybe this side to file that spot down. It's just one that was a little higher. So this is just a little trick I do. And I typically use a 180. Let's come in with my 150 and kind of scratch my sides a little because it actually adheres better. Just a quick little file through it, dust it, swipe it, protein bond it. This will ensure your top coat stays on. That actually would look so pretty matte. I think it would look amazing matte, but we're gonna keep it shiny because our client wants shiny. One more coat of ultimate finish. And once I polish it, I will cure it for 60 seconds again, and she will be done. Alrighty, 60 seconds. So there you have it. 3 simple spring designs to start off your spring season. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.